same person, in the same room, and being wrong. People often wonder what kind of social life homeschoolers have. Let me tell you, if you count arguing with your mom about math as socializing, then Ross, and he was wildly popular. But in all reality, Ross wasn't like most homeschoolers. He was actually the social butterfly of the homeschool community, as he bounced around going to all the surrounding homecomings and proms. But I do remember his first ever dance. One evening, he came down the stairs to the kitchen, and he slow danced with a coat rack as Mom played some Kenny G. And then came Allie, also homeschooled. And suddenly, it all made sense. These two were clearly made for each other. They didn't just meet someone who understood them. They found someone else who understands how weird it is to do PE class in the driveway. You know, most couples often bond over shared interests. No, not these two. They bonded over shared curricula. But seriously, when you meet someone who's homeschooled, it stands out. The first time I met Allie, I thought, this girl's smart, polite, and just a little too comfortable doing science experiments in the kitchen. One thing I do admire about Ross is his loyalty. He stuck with his school from kindergarten all the way through graduation, and the cafeteria food, always home cooked. And now they're about to take on the greatest group project of their lives, marriage. But don't worry, if things ever get too rough, I'm sure their moms will just assign a little extra homework to sort it all out. So please raise your glass to Allie and Ross. May your life be full of laughter, learning, and love, and may your home be happier than any homeschool classroom.
Trashing them homeschoolers, I love it. Oh wow. Reagan's so nervous. Reagan's so nervous. Oh, Lord help him.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ross's younger brother and also best man. If you don't know my name is Reagan, and Ross has had the privilege to be my brother for the past 15 years. First, let's take a moment today to appreciate the bride. Allie, you look amazing. And Ross, well, you cleaned up nicely too, buddy. But for all of those who don't know Ross, he loves to golf, which brings me to, well, I'm honestly surprised Ross is sitting here today, because yesterday, on hole 5, he was so deep in the woods, I'm honestly surprised he found his way back. If you don't know, Ross has had lots of troubles with his hips in his life. But that does remind me of a story of growing up with Ross and playing sports with Ross. And playing sports has always been tough for me, with being 10 years younger than him. But I do remember the first time I beat Ross in golf. Ross was in lots of pain because he was right before his hip surgery. And I was playing some nice golf, and Ross, well, he wasn't. I finally beat him, and he had lots of excuses, but I will never forget that moment because I finally conquered my greatest accomplishment. I beat Ross in golf. Well, we'll just say that car ride home was a long one for Ross. But by now, he's just used to losing to me. In all seriousness though, Ross has had a really big influence in my life. I have had the privilege of having Ross as my church camp leader, and Ross has even baptized me. Ross has just always been there for me whenever I needed him, and I couldn't have asked for a better brother. And then after we met Allie, he has just been a whole different person. I've never seen Ross so happy, and Allie has just been that missing piece in Ross's life. It is just obvious that Ross and Allie are meant together. So as I stand here, proud to be Ross's brother, and honored to be his co-best man, I just want to say how happy I am to witness this wonderful day. Ross, you found someone truly special, and Allie, I'm thrilled to officially call you family. Let's raise our glasses to memories that will last a lifetime. Here's to Ross and Allie. May your journey be filled with joy, adventure, and endless happiness. Cheers.
Great job, son.
Way to go, Reagan.